Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are here again for part 2, having disconnected. So for those of you that are joining us again, welcome, and apologies for YouTube being a twant. Anyway,
calm down, my dude.
For the 10 viewers that aren't here yet, I look forward to joining shortly. And for the rest of you, let us continue with our players trying to enter the manor. Sighard, behind you, the air around the window seems to be being drawn in, and as you have been fighting, you see it steadily speeding up. The light emitted from the window more intense than it was moments ago. What happened to the Wardens? The Wardens won. Captain Lambert was successful thanks to the fortune reroll of Reinhard and Lothar, sacrificing a lot of their luck with the gods in order to push things forwards. But the fortune was used, the reroll was done, and a victory was had. So we are now back to our group here, trying to. We're just gonna roll initiative again because it's turned out pretty similar. Lazarus, you're up first again. Technically still subject to fear, I'm afraid, if you want to go any closer. You can try again.
I want to make a cool test, if possible.
Go right ahead. You outnumbered them now. I'm going to make it an average test, because there's lots of you.
Rex is just going to turn to him, stop being a wuss.
Be like, I'll go in when they're finished.
Right? I did my part. I got a mushroom and I shot somebody.
So you've decided that going close is perhaps not quite your thing. Anything else you want to do?
I don't think I can do anything else.
I tell you what. Roll me a perception test. Average.
Average perception?
Average perception.
There we go.
Okay. You see a twirling mist and fog above the manor, and a winged creature looming over it that towers into the sky the size of a mountain. A very ethereal look to it, but it's looking down at the manor and reaching down towards it.
Guys, whatever you do, just focus on the fight and don't look up.
Ralph, how's life being totally frenzy right now?
Red mist in front of my eyes.
You outnumber these definitely now, so since we went away and came back again, have a plus. You've got all of your advantage as well, I'm sure, so just plus 40, 60, plus 60. Because you were capped on advantage, I believe. So things are gonna... This is pretty much a mop them up round, but I didn't want to gloss over it, despite the fact that clearly it's just going to be Ralph smacking them.
Jesus Christ.
He's super pissed, seemingly. How about the bollocks roll? Okay, you're going to have to deal with that bollocks, I'm afraid. Ralph, you hit one.
Yep.
He goes down.
He's pissed.
He's back
hot
again. Roll that second attack, please.
Yep.
Goddamn demons, man. Same again with the bonuses.
Yep.
You don't lose your advantage for... Okay, that is such a dead demon. Okay, right. Please don't roll 8, 9, 10. Oh, thank God. Ooh. Okay, it's definitely down after that.
I'm just going to turn to Ralph. You okay, mate? Just...
I thought that was going to be enough.
Okay. Rex, you may be able to finish up.
Blue rolls?
Say that again?
Blue rolls?
Blue rolls? What?
Death blow rules.
Oh, death blow,
only for the other one where he charged in and killed one. Rex?
Yep. Come on!
Just a bit. I like to use them somewhat sparingly. But that will probably be enough as well. Okay. Come on. That's enough.
Get the fuck out of my town.
That is also enough. Right, you successfully dispatch the remainder of these horrors as they disappear into reality in front of you in pink and purple flames. At this point, coming out from the manor are several servants. I assume you eye them up nervously, but they run past you, not on fire, just screaming and terrified. Am I right in assuming you give chase inside the manor?
Following Ralph.
Yep.
Yep. I'm going to run up to the door, kick down the door, and step to the side.
Okay. The door is open. I assume that is for Ralph to charge through, or
Yeah,
just Ralph first.
Whoever kicks the door in does not breach first.
The door's open because the
Door's
servants
open.
ran out.
Yeah, it is open already. So Ralph charges in. You know where the light is coming from, Ralph. It's blooming obvious. It's up the stairs and on the right. I assume you make your way to the
blue
bedroom,
light.
yes?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, we have preloaded the scene. If anyone is in it, please step forward. Inside here, you are greeted with the sight of Theodosius holding two hearts in his hand. Or one in each, in fact. He stands over the bed of who you suspect to be Luopold Tarm, who is currently laying down on his back, eyes by his side splayed apart. Two servants are in the centre of the room, tied and bound. Firstly, and I'm afraid painfully, predictably, in front of you as you enter, they burst into flames.
Oh, for fuck's sake, more of them.
Theodosius, however, is shouting at the top of his lungs, "Rise, my lord! Rise!" And
You broke up,
begins
man.
chanting some ethereal language that you are not familiar with. And so, we roll initiative. Achaidh, you've got to step forward. Goddamn nobles, you have to do everything for them.
I know, right?
Right. We are going to roll all. And we have one round in here.
Oh, Fed Dice has packed that shit in now.
You looks towards Achaidh. The final ingredient is here. And
I'm going to
what are you going to do?
burn a resilience to go first.
Just a fortune
What?
needed for that. Unless you want your resilience to make your test, like, so you go first every
I'm sorry.
round. But a fortune will make
That
you go
resolve, then?
Yeah, no, fortune for this round.
Okay.
One
Yep,
fortune point, and you can go before him. What would you like to do?
This is to bolster everybody's resolve. So I'll just start chanting prayers to Sigmar.
Okay. You're going to do a leadership roll, are you?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Roll
Heed
away.
not the demon and heretic.
Roll away, sweet prince.
Nice.
They all
That is pretty much everyone. Now, I will say you guys aren't afflicted by fear from these pink horrors, but I will give you all plus 10 to your tests this round.
Cool.
Just
I need that shit.
for narrative fluffsies. Okay? You guys will have to remember that, though, because I sure as hell won't. I've already forgotten.
Just one
Good to
thing.
go.
Ralph, what's up?
Do we need to roll corruption for the other horrors?
You do. I was going to save it till the end, but we can roll it right now. Because you may well just turn into...
Bloody chaos spawn.
Can everyone click on the resist button, please, within the chat that is within the manor? The rest of you will deal with later.
Cool or endurance?
Wow.
Endurance.
Oh, I did cool. I need to.
You can take the roll over, Ralph.
Okay.
Hey.
Clicking the resist button, but nothing's happening.
You weren't in close combat with the.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
Interesting. Yes. Okay, there we go. Right. We shall
Oh, I
continue.
gained corruption. Balls.
Yeah, moderate. I think you still gain one even if you pass marginally.
Fair enough.
Right. And Sighard's just determined to turn into a
He rolled the wrong test.
the wrong one.
fish
didn't
frog. Okay. Right. Start combat now. We're going to start combat now. Theodosius is looking towards Ralph. His mouth opens and a forked tongue sticks out from it. He is going to channel this at you. Oh. Okay, what do we have here? His god may be kind of unhappy with him. One limb randomly determined is frozen place for 5 hours.
5 hours.
Well, that's
One
the rest
is
of the
his
fight.
left hand, 2 is his right hand, and the other are the legs.
So he's prone.
Left hand.
It's his right hand.
His right hand is frozen as he does this. And
See?
all living souls within willpower yards, which is all of you,
Everyone.
can click on that resist button, please.
With endurance or
Endurance.
Why do I have cool?
Does it not give you the choice of the other one? Oh,
Well,
why did you buy
you're
cool?
asking us. Yeah, that's what he's asking.
Ah, right. Why did you buy cool? Well, you passed.
Terror tests.
Good news. Right. That not going well. What's up?
Use my trait resistance chaos on that.
Okay. He is going to, with his forked tongue, also. He will have a penalty because he's got some words going on. Oh my god. All living souls within willpower yards suffer a minor corrupting influence. Same again, guys.
Is he going to roll on that minor miscast as well?
Yeah, we'll do all them in a sec.
Oh, good.
Right. There's number 1. There's number 2.
Critical resist.
Chaos Ball?
Is Ralph over the threshold yet?
Not yet. I've got 7 out of 7.
Okay, all alcohol within a certain amount of yards goes bad.
That is the worst thing ever.
You just made my 2 bottles of spirit.
And he
go bad,
gains
you
the prone
bastard.
condition. He just
With a frozen
gets
arm.
knocked off of his feet, basically. And he is now prone.
Didn't he also gain a bunch of bleeding conditions, like 6?
Not that I saw, but...
No, further up above Rex, minor miscast, rupture,
Yeah, he
eyes and
ruptured.
ears bleed.
Oh, I didn't see that one. In that case, he doesn't get the prone one, because I rolled that
Doesn't get
again.
prone. He gets 6 bleeding conditions.
Okay, that's fine.
Whoa.
Jesus.
Right, okay.
The gods just hate him.
Yeah.
He's an agent of chaos.
Right, that is that dealt with. I will say at this point, he seems furious. Why? Why now? Rex.
Charge.
Schemer.
Okay.
Charge that motherfucker, and I'm going to just tackle him and kick the shit out of him.
Okay. The pink horror between you and him is going to try and get itself in the way. In order to get past, I will ask for a successful dodge test, because the pink horrors are
Roger that.
effectively tentacles
Okay.
flailing.
Oh, that's not
So
happening.
a failed test is effectively you're fighting a
Stuck.
horror instead.
Yeah, bollocks.
Their tentacles
then.
and various arms are basically trying to do something to help poor
All right, then.
Theodosius, who right now is more of a victim than a big bad.
So I'm just gonna shout back at like Sighard, be like, look, charge and feed him a fucking book. Shut him up, and just attack the pink horror then. Oh fuck. No, I'm not happy with that at all.
Okay, well,
Wow.
I still fucked it.
still, you did
was
enough.
Bollocks roll.
And he fumbled.
And you
Yep. Catch part of anatomy, lose 1 wound, ignoring toughness bonus. Okay. So much stuff to do. Who the feck is up next? We have Ralph.
Hey, Ralph.
With all of your many attacks.
Charge.
You can have your bonus for charging. Sorry, Rex, I didn't give that to you. I'll take another wound off of the enemy.
Thank you.
Plus 10 for you, Ralph.
Yep.
I get an advantage.
And you've got your advantage. Yep. Swing
Blood
away.
for the blood god. I don't know where that came from.
The plus 10 he was given from the prayer.
We don't get that.
Yeah, it would have been a plus 10 from the leadership.
That was it.
Right. I will. Sorry, guys. I've completely lost what's going on.
Still
Can someone
That's
remind
Ralph's
me?
first attack against the pink horror.
Right. Okay. He's attacking. Has the pink horror
horror is
rolled to defend?
defending.
Yeah. I'm
Yep.
sorry, but I appreciate being reminded on rules, but it completely throws me. Pink horror won against Ralph by 2. Okay, not successful. Was that the first or the second attack?
First attack, so.
First attack. Second one, please. Okay. Right. Let's go with. Okay, a successful hit on the right arm. Let's have a look. It sticks.
Yay.
You gain yourself some advantage. I'll allow you to pop that on. Wilfred.
I will take this chance with both demons engaged to go gank Theodosius there.
Right. They are technically engaged now. Sure. I will allow you to go past. Because they are both
They're
distracted.
distracted. I'm small, you know.
Yep. Swing away. He's not prone. And he's pissed off.
Any
At you.
bonus?
Bleeding.
For-
You've got your 10. Yeah, he's bleeding. I've done the damage already. Plus
So
10.
10 for
Plus 20 in total. Sorry.
well then. How about I just reroll that anyway?
It looks a little bit like my reroll there, mate.
Okay, I'm going to make... this is with a penalty.
Oh dear, and a fumble.
So
Okay, Theodosius still wins, fortunately. He loses his next movement. What's
Yeah.
up?
extra 10.
What's up, Wilfred?
I forgot to add in the extra 10 because I did the 10 for the charge bonus, but I didn't
Right,
do.
okay.
He's no big bag. He's just a
Right,
pawn.
so that is that.
Did it automatically? I think.
Oh, did it? I don't know.
No, it did the 10 for the charge,
Right, it
but
did 1. There you go. You gain your advantage. 2, and he is taken a hit. There we go. Lazarus, you are up.
Okay, so
Have you passed the
Theodosius
call
isn't
test
dead.
yet?
No, I have not, so
Okay.
I should probably do that.
Yep. In order to go any closer, you will need to, and you will get your plus 10.
Oh, 5, 10. Which difficulty? Challenging?
Challenging still. Given the situation. This is hectic as fuck, and there's weird stuff going on. Okay, you can go where you like.
Alright. So Theodosius ain't dead?
Nowhere near it.
Okay. So we're gonna go gank his ass.
Okay. You aren't near. He's sort of unoutnumberable. So you get your charge bonus though. I'll say you've used your cool plus 10. So plus 10 for you.
Alright.
He's rolling on penalties as well because he's effectively got one arm that's not budging, which is incredibly annoying for him.
Second target. Theodosius.
That's better.
Weapon.
No crit. though.
Challenging, average, difficult.
It's always challenging
Gotcha.
when attacking. But
Oof.
okay, yeah, with a plus 6 and a minus 5, it's not going to be hit on him, I'm afraid.
No.
Right.
He just neo'd that shit.
Here's a slippery one. Ralph. One swing towards you. Oh, yeah. We got, Sighard up last, and then we'll go back to the fight. So, Ralph, -4 to beat. And this is with your +20 as well. Oh, hell yeah. A painful cut, dealing 3 wounds. Nice, unless we get a bollocks roll.
Bollock.
No, you're okay. 2 bleeding conditions. I will say it can bleed etheric energy. Stunned? Yeah, sure.
We've stunned him before.
This one can be stunned. It absolutely can. And a hard endurance test, or it goes unconscious. Okay. Huh. Can a demon be conscious, truly?
Unstable, I guess.
Yeah, unstable. Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. And that is a -20. Whoa, pretty close though. Pretty damn close. Okay. This one's
target 4.
Whatever you did to this one, it just starts fluctuating and sort of, let's say it starts getting sucked back into the circle behind it and is clawing at the ground. You don't really know what's going on. Neither do I. But you hit it. Have you done both attacks now?
That was a defense.
Oh, that was a defense. My mistake. Yeah. Right, Rex.
It can't be my go.
It's Sighard.
Yeah, no, you're being
Sighard's go. Am I?
No, the second horror's attacking you, Rex.
Oh, right. My apologies. I'm totally. I was like, what?
Chill, guys. Chill. Let me finish my sentences. Right, he swings away. You get +20 to defend.
Fuck off. Ooh.
That's a definite fuck off.
It's a shame he doesn't have a weapon.
Do you want to rip a tentacle off?
Yes, I do.
Roll a strength test for me. It's just narrative fluff, but
challenging.
Strength.
I didn't put a 20 on it, but I got it.
Who
Okay.
cares?
You rip one of its tentacles off after catching it in your trap blade.
And can I slap it in the face with it and then throw it to the side?
Sure. It doesn't hurt it, but it's annoyed. Let's give it that. Sighard, you've bided your time, but this was the first round and you technically went first, so you've done your stuff. So that concludes our round here. Well done, guys. I would say all in all, everything's going rather well. Unfortunately, I can't log the combat order, so we're going to have to re-roll initiative next time.
Sure.
There's just no way of doing it, but that's fine, because Theodosius might not be going first. Cool. Yeah, and Sighard will go last either way, right? So we have to go back to the battle overview. I'm not going to load it for you guys. I'm just going to do the rolls, okay? Because otherwise just more shit's going to go wrong. So we're going to start with a Strigani. They're rolling against the incredibly scary Gore. Oh dear. Oh, and they're just about hanging in there. We're going to go with you. And we're going to go with... Is that right?
Yeoman's a boss.
I'm going to use my one evil GM reroll today. I haven't used an evil GM reroll. I've only got two. I've got 2 of them in my bag of tricks. There you go.
Oh.
And Matthias against the Gore herd. This is for a quick surveillance of the battlefield. Okay, they're being driven back as well. And lastly, the Road Wardens we've already covered because you've just helped them to batter. So you can hear a few things going on from here, guys, and you're going to have to make your call. Matthias and Jeremiah seem to be struggling, at least, to drive the Gore from outside the city. They push them back to the wall. However, the Gore are sort of pushing back against them. It doesn't seem like all is lost. There are still screams coming from the residential districts where you can hear the Strigani with Gilda and some sort of weird Black Knight character fighting. And over in the distance, the other side of Matthias, you can hear an incredibly large bestial roar. You're not quite sure what's going on.
So if the Strigani die, we might not have to pay them back for all they did to us. For us, the witch hunters. I mean, they can hold the ground for a while, I guess. But that Minotaur, that's juicy.
Well, I think we go for the Minotaur for different reasons, not so that
Save Yarla.
don't have to help him. But Yarla's over there, and Yarla's a healer, so
Yeah.
you might be able to get some heals from him.
Are you going to heal before you run over there? In which case, I'll allow you to all to do a quick med, but you're going to get one round of attack only. Or you can go over there and take your luck.
Otherwise, you just drag me with you and I fall over when
Okay.
we are back there.
I would rather med.
So
Think
Skullclad
med.
could run ahead and have 2 rounds. The rest of you that need to med can med and then join him. Does that sound reasonable?
Yep.
Let's do the medding first. So who has heal?
Me.
Okay. Roll your heal. Do you want to do 1 test for everyone?
To you.
Yeah,
Tell
let's
me.
do that. Roll me
Yeah,
one
that would be
average.
best.
Oh.
You're gonna do if you're gonna do it quickly. I'd say let's make it average.
Bridge.
Yep, and we'll just heal.
Reroll.
Oof. We'll go with SL plus whatever stat this is based on.
Wow.
Was that int?
Int. Yeah,
What's your
which is
int
4.
bonus? 4. Everyone
4.
gets 4 wounds that's being healed. Reinhard, Lothar, Celep, and we go over to. Oh, goody gumdrops!
Oh, piss.
Everyone that's fighting, please step to the right of Yarla. So we have Celep. Now, I will point
That was
out
nicely synchronized.
this looks very, very dangerous as you approach. Yeoman is currently battling with 2 Minotaur, one wielding a great weapon. As you are approaching, a third gore that he is fighting morphs into a bear. A large bear, the size of a Minotaur. Its flesh seemingly to grow as it strikes itself in various directions and almost shreds itself open, unfolds, the hair growing gradually, the flesh struggling to catch up. Yeoman is now somewhat stunned and bemused at this bear that he is locked with. Skull plates. We'll roll initiative for all of you. And I will point out that this is dangerous as fuck, so don't get hit. Skullplate, you can roll your first attack. And you don't quite get enough to charge, having failed your initiative test, but it's just you get a +10 because they're large, so I'll give that to you afterwards. Sorry. So that's still a pretty decent hit. And we really need to hope that that's successful, because if it's not, now excuse me a moment, because for whatever reason this guy doesn't have a 2-handed axe, which he should.
One seems to have a 2-handed axe.
You got him flipped around, I think.
Great axe. Equipped.
Not about visuals.
Right. Nope, that is a challenging. Please don't squash my players. Okay, good. Dramatic injury. 1 wound, but it's still a cool one. Right, I have to bring up my notepad again to start tracking numbers. So 1 damage dealt there, followed by the actual hit, which is going to be pretty decent. Are you going for the bear, or are you going for the Minotaurs?
What was closest?
The Minotaur in front of
No,
you.
that's what.
Okay.
Yeah, just wade straight in to find the closest, biggest thing I can.
Okay, it has incredibly large axe in its hand that you would probably wield with 2 hands, and in its other, a shield that is easily the size of you. Right, and now we come to the full round. Lothar, you arrive just in time to observe Skullplate land a blow with his axe into the side of a Minotaur.
Yep. Time to charge in then, I guess.
Okay, you'll get a +10 because it's larger than you. And you +10 as well because you passed your initiative roll, you're the only person. So +20,
overall.
yeah.
Cool.
+10 is just simply because all of these targets are large.
That'll do.
Nice. Okay, that is nice. and that will probably be enough to keep you alive. If you were to get hit by one of these, it's a pretty decent go at defending, but not good enough.
Oof, yes. Jesus.
They're pretty
Back
tough.
to 10.
Yeah, they're pretty tough. They have a triple shield, which makes them particularly troublesome. Right. Celeb.
Yes!
It's you to go.
Oh, I forgot to put the E plus 10 on it.
Yes, just a +10, but that's about as good as it gets.
Yep.
And you're going to need it, because if I hit you, I'm going to squish you.
Damn good try.
You still win. You still deal some damage. It's not a lot. Skull plates, it's you again. For your second round.
No advantage still?
Not this round. Everyone will have suffered. It's not a swarm. But yeah. Okay. 1 against -1. You win the test. That is 12. They are incredibly tough. But you managed to tear through. Reinhard, you arrived just in time. While being bandaged, you've managed to prepare your crossbow again.
Yep.
A +10 for you.
Just a +10, alright.
Just a +10 for it being large. And in response. Nope, they're not going to kill you today, and the fumble will give them a slight penalty of -10, which is going to help you guys. And that's also going to be a hit with the crossbow, dealing a little bit of damage. Okay. Now we come to the damage. Looking forward to this. Yeoman. You are going to be rolling your great axe, and you are going to total that 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One roll here for yeomans. Don't
like
roll
a beast.
Badly. That's not bad. And one roll here for the gorbel. And then we shall describe what happens.
Impact.
Okay, I just want to check with the other modifiers. Yeah, he does still win. Right. Yala is behind Yeoman, ever so slightly. She's bolstering the troops that are behind by uttering prayers, and those that have been wounded and maimed but not dead, mostly able to rejuvenate themselves enough to continue fighting. But Yeoman single-handedly right now is locked with Great Axe against Great Axe. Against, well, for those in the canon know, would refer to as a gorbel. This heavily armoured, two-handed wielding bull is striking against him. And if that weren't bad enough, there is also a boar. Not, sorry, a boar?
Bear.
A bear. That is tearing into his followers. Now you can see Yeoman looks to this bear, and there is a look of horror on his face.
I told you so. Sorry.
We all knew.
Oh no, we are so surprised.
But I actually told him.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
The bear starts to snap at Yala. And seeing so, Yeoman moves to intervene.
Oh! Good job, Yarla.
She ain't bad, actually. She's quite spicy. And she's bloody lucky as well. Now,
Get the hell out of there.
as the snap goes towards Yala, Yeoman not only steps to intervene, attempting to punch the bear in the side of the face with a look of fury on his eyes. You can almost imagine them to be on fire. He lets out a bellowing roar. That, for whatever reason, and far beyond what you understand, the Minotaurs are driven back a yard. and snarl before moving toward again. But this is interrupted by a roar. An incredibly large roar behind the bear that he is locked in with. And leaping from the forest, a second bear, tearing into the side of the first.
Yay!
This one's slightly larger. Yeoman screams out, "My king," before lunging himself full-heartedly back into the battle. And so, we go back to the bedroom to finish what has been done, but well done for staying alive.
Hydra.
Yep.
All right, I just wanted to remind you that he did blow the elf's horn too.
I know.
Just a reminder.
I know.
Nothing's happening.
I'm aware.
You got a lot on your plate.
No, I'm aware.
I just double check.
Yeah, I'm aware. To the bedroom.
Ooh, kinky.
And
So was one.
Wrong chaos gods.
Maybe chapter 2.
we roll initiative again. Okay, stunned demon's not doing anything. Lazarus, you're up next.
Okay, we're going after Theodosius again.
Yep, and Sigurd, is something happening?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna burn another fortune
Okay. Sure.
and go first.
You don't want to go last? Understandable.
Yep.
It does kind of
I don't want to go last again. I'm gonna charge Theo.
Okay, I'm going to charge in. You gain your plus 10 for a charge.
And you know what? I'm gonna burn a resilience and crit him with an 11.
Roll your dice. Let's see what you roll first. You might roll an 11. You don't
Aim
know.
for his head.
11 will be the head, which is why it's a spicy roll to get. We're going to go melee basic to defend. Okay.
It's plus what, 20 because we're
Plus 10 for your charge. No outnumbering against this
plus,
man.
Not outnumbering.
Nope.
He is a pit fighter.
He moves outstandingly fast. Faster than you would imagine possible. And we're editing that to an 11, yes?
Yeah. To an
Okay.
11. Yep,
I'm waiting for
absolutely.
it to load, but can you roll me another one? Because that one... there we go, it's come up. Never mind. So we go for our 11. Which does crit.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, sorry. Ignore that roll. Okay. The hit stays. Broken bone, minor injury. And this was to which hand? The left arm. He drops both hearts.
No arms, bitch.
Okay. Endurance. Okay.
Sigmar is my light.
Minus 10. We'll gain a stunned condition.
Shall not.
That's enough to keep him up.
Preserve.
Both of his arms are useless right now. One frozen in place, in mid-air. The other one by his side struck by your blade, releasing the heart that it was holding. At this point, you see the smoke and blue light that was being absorbed into the center of the room and Lord Bidenberg's body stop. He cries out in pain, obviously, looking you in the eyes with a look of sheer frustration at you.
I'm just screaming scriptures in his face as I'm stabbing into him.
Okay. It seems to be working. Lazarus.
So is Theodosius dead, or can I still kill
No,
him?
he's still going. He's a long way from dead, but he is kind of useless right now. He can't move his arms.
All right, do I get any advantages or challenging?
Did you hit him last time? I don't think you did. So,
hell no.
Yeah, no, challenging.
Okay.
He can't oppose with weapon skill now. I'm going to say that. That's not going to work. He is, however, going to... He is going to attempt to
Oh my
use
gosh.
something else he has to put you off.
I don't want it.
A forked tongue points in your direction. His head, within a 100th of a second, snaps, the eyes looking toward you. And uttering words that send a shiver down your spine, your blow goes wide. Leopold Tom is on the bed. Theodosius.
Cut his fucking head off.
Fortunately, his tongue's still going, which is... Well, you kind of stopped the spell, so well done there. Well bloody done. However...
Worth the resilience.
Ralph.
Huh?
I'm going to use my last GM fortune to make that up. That's my last fortune point, but I want him to get something done before he dies. Here, that is going to do. Bear with me a second. I'm just going to have to cast it so it actually brings up the damage. SL6. Oh, it does the same. 13 damage. Oh, shit. Okay, that's going to work. 3 overcasts. 1, 2, 3. Bear with me while we figure out exactly what this is going to do. I'm going to have...
No wonder you didn't want magic in the game.
13 damage. That will be modified by toughness only. So you guys are going to do a little bit of maths. Against Ralph, Rex, and Sighard. And each of you... Each of you will gain 1 ablaze condition. There are the rules.
Okay, at the end.
That's kind of scary, but at the end of your turn, after you attack, you'll take 1d10 plus 2 damage. 1d10 plus 6 damage, actually, with 6 SL. I'll say the SL were consumed in spreading it around, so it'll be 1d10 plus 2. A little bit lower. But anyway, you guys are on fire.
That's rough.
That's really rough. He is also going to try and... I'm going to set him a tough test to unfreeze one of his frozen arms using a very difficult language magic test. And if he can do it, he'll get 1 arm back just so he can, like, punch Sighard, which is what he really wants to do right now.
Oof.
Okay. 1 hand gripping the heart.
That was a very difficult test.
Yes.
Fucking hell.
He's good at what he does.
Jesus.
And, yeah, we had the original damage. So has anyone applied the damage to themselves?
I'm not sure what the damage was.
Right. 13
13.
minus your toughness bonus. So 10 to you, Rex.
Jesus.
Ralph, that's you.
And I get no resistance to that.
You get your toughness bonus and armor.
I have armor.
No.
Just
That's
toughness
just
bonus for
burning.
this. Just toughness bonus.
Great, I'm nearly dead.
Yes. Now you're on fire. I'll say a resolve point will remove it,
can
Rex.
Could I not fate that off?
I'd say you could fate it off, but you can also... Well, it depends if you want to keep the
Like the
wounds.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could fate to avoid it completely.
I'm fating to avoid that entirely. That's bollocks.
Okay.
I'll take the blaze, but I'm not taking the damage.
Okay,
Or
it would
the-
only inflict a critical. It wouldn't necessarily kill you, but that's up to you. You won't be on fire if you use the fate.
Right, I'm using a fate. Fuck it.
The alternative would be to just take the wounds, go into criticals if you go down this turn, and then use a fortune to remove the fire.
Nah, I'm
Okay.
going to stick with the fate.
And Sighard is hanging on for dear life there. And that will be that gone. It was going to be hard. Oh, no, sorry. Back to Rex. Hang on. Ralph is going to... Ralph, are you... Is that what you're down to now? 6? That's afterwards. Okay.
Yep.
You're still hanging in there. Top stuff.
Yep.
Rex. You've got a pink horror in front of you.
Yeah, I should also still have my advantage because I didn't take any damage.
Oh, and
That back.
I didn't apply the bleeding condition. So Theodosius is pouring out blood in front of you right now. Sigurd? And so, Rex.
I'm gonna adopt a defensive stance and just keep this pink horror in combat.
Yes. Ah, that reminds me. Ralph, Rex, and Sigurd, can you all roll me a cool check? An endurance check, sorry. No, cool. Roll me a cool check, please. Apologies. A cool check.
Cool.
Yep.
Any,
There
do
one.
I get advantage on that, or?
Yeah, you can add your advantage. Ralph, you gain a fortune point.
Oh.
Rex, you gain a corruption point.
Oh.
And Sigurd gains a corruption point. Welcome to being affected by powers of Tzeentch. So, as you were, Rex.
I'm just adopting a defensive stance and
Okay.
moaning at the pink horror for being a dick.
Okay. I respect that. Wilfred. Theodosius is in front of you. He's bleeding. Did you hit him last time and have advantage?
I re-rolled it. I should be at
Okay.
3 advantage.
Yeah, you're capped at 2, I'm afraid. Despite the fact that you are the world's greatest halfling, you're capped at 2. So plus 20 to strike at Theodosius. Okay. And he has a hand ready again, so it's going to be really hard for him to do this, basically. But
I think I will
Did we
re-roll
get
that.
to keep our? Did we get to keep our advantage?
no, you took damage, I'm afraid, from the spell. No, sorry, Rex is fine. God, so many fucking rolls. Oh my god, you saucy minx. Okay, that is enough to hit him. Okay. You do another damage. You're slowly taking him down. Ralph, how's it going, buddy?
Yep.
The demon in front of you is being clawed into the abyss. I would say for all purposes, you're not concerned about it being a threat. It's just sort of like being absorbed, so you are free.
Well, I have to charge the nearest enemy, don't I? The
Um,
nearest threat. Yeah.
I would say, given what the mage has just done, I would say you could consider each of them a threat. Like, one of them's just set you on fire, so
Yeah.
you know that's kind of a. I would say he's probably the threat, if anything. Note to self: you are on fire.
Oh yeah, I'm using resolve to remove.
Resolve
the
to
condition.
remove the fire. No longer on fire. Okay.
And then I'll stick my sword in that blood.
Okay.
Why don't I reroll that with a Xingqian fortune point that I just got?
It makes sense. Oh, +5. Ugh. Well, that's your first attack. So we can. You don't need to use the reroll because he would have re-rolled first. So you can make your second attack first if you're like, meh, that's not going to work. Okay. One more for me, please. Oh. That's an 8. Okay. Spicy.
See him get out of that one.
That should be. Oh no!
Oh.
Okay, you do hit him, so let's do that first. Okay. A reasonable amount of damage comes off of him. In response, you have a hacked leg, sir, and 3 wounds.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good lord. Do you have any armor on your leg?
Yeah,
No, I'll
spend
just
it
use the
armor.
fate point.
Okay. Doink. Never happened.
Nothing.
Don't know what you're talking about. You weren't even touched. Which god saves you? If any.
Probably.
Or the madcap mushrooms.
Yeah.
Gork and Mork.
It's either Gorkum or corn.
This
or,
Yumi's good.
I don't know. Blood for the blood god.
I
or
tell you what, Ralph.
Walk.
As he is about
I'd
to
say
strike
Ulrich
you,
if that's what you're going with.
Move a little to the left, Ralph.
Yeah.
That's better. Keep fighting.
Totally should have been Gork or Mork.
Sigurd, it's you to go. You're also on fire. Do you have any resolve? Sigurd is just giving him the biggest evils right now.
I wonder if he's muted.
Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah, I just took off the resolve.
Okay, took off the resolve. Swing away, sweet prince. He's halfway down. He's looking pretty hurt.
Fires.
So are you guys. So what are you up to? You are rolling, and that's a pretty good roll. I'll take that. Yeah, he's going to use this. Nice.
Badly.
Nice. In his head. Nice. One more like that, he'll probably go down. Rex.
I just keep screaming in his face.
I will say that you pierce a portion of his cheek, and where you tear open his face, a degree of black ash is present, which starts sort of chipping away as if you've just hacked on a log. Rex, you can have your plus 20 to defend against this demon that is going to try and thwack you.
You mean plus 30, right?
Plus 50 because of your defensive stance and advantage.
Yeah.
50 in total, yes.
Combat sword breaker. 50. Roll well. Really? Oh, good.
Oh, that would, yeah.
Can I hack another limb off and slap him with it and throw it
roll
to
an
the side?
opposed test. Roll with plus 30.
What a strength test.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, okay. Okay, this tentacle and your trap blade, they might be into it.
Oh.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
so much.
No,
It's
no
like
joy.
a Japanese hentai.
Yeah. That one is basically busy getting sucked off. It's you to go.
You know what? I want to do something kind of cool before, not doing anything for a while. So I'd like to spend a resolve to just roll an 11 to hit this guy.
Okay. We're going to wrap up here, guys. Then we're going to go back to the battle for the conclusion. Just with because this will probably end before the round. So as you were, sorry, Lazarus.
Resilience in it for that.
Resilience to choose the dice roll. Yeah, if you wish.
Okay.
I mean, make the roll first and see what you get.
That's a good point.
Because you never know. You might get even better than you wanted. You probably don't want to let him cast another spell, though. Okay, well, that's not bad. You still hit him?
I mean, I still hit him, so I will take it. I won't spend a resilience, I guess.
Okay. One more like that, and you may just have him down. Kind of depends on what the crits are. The funny thing. The bleeds will kill him after
Yeah, I was about to say the bleeds.
After he's done a fuck you. What's his fuck you going to be?
Ooh, barely.
So, yeah, barely. Ralph.
Yep.
It's not a lot of damage. Pink fire of Zinch, but you are hitting him repeatedly, so 6 damage hit, modified by toughness. Okay, it's just 6 modified by toughness. But you're on fire again.
Okay.
And Theodosius is going to then... He gets a free spell per turn, just before I'm accused of bollocks. He's going to turn around, having done that. In a split second, without you seeing him move, you just blink, and Sigurd, he's going to try and attempt to punch you in the face with his arm.
Well, I hope I get a riposte.
Yes, you get a riposte.
So
Potentially.
he's fast. He could hit him first.
He's also got fast. Yeah, that's true. But he's got riposte, so if he wins this test, he technically damages Theodosius. So roll away, Achaidh. Do your damaging thing. That is not quite. Yay, he did a thing.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he though?
Yeah, he did a thing.
Did a thing.
That is a bad cut.
Another
How many
2
extra?
bleeding.
Oh my god. Okay, so that is an 80% chance on a roll of a 1 or 2. He lives. And with that, the last of Theodosius's lifeblood disappears out from his body. As
I
he
just keep stabbing.
collapses to the floor in a pile
Yeah.
of ash.
This is the
Well,
scene from Office
Even if
Space
he's on the
where
ground,
Ash-
I just.
Well, I'm sat here with a pink horror. Is he dead yet? For fuck's sake!
Okay.
He's down! He's down!
Now we have one final conclusion to go to at the battle overview. You won't see the tokens here, guys, but I'm going to do one final roll to see how everything's going. Now, at the moment, the Harpy hordes were... the Minotaurs have been defeated, largely by the effort of the new bear that has joined you, and basically chomped into the rear end and flank of the existing bear that was previously some form of shaman. And then between Yala, you guys, Yeoman, and King Bear, we'll call it Baloo, the Minotaurs are effectively shredded into pieces. Matthias still had a fairly close battle, and as did Gilda, so we'll roll for those two just to see if any mopping up is needed. But you're kind of nearly on the cusp. There's been a lot of casualties, and we're going to roll critical wounds for all of your allies in a moment, because there were some losses that were suffered. And I think the Stragani will be just fine, darling. Yeah, absolutely fine. Standard.
If your Gilda dies, I'll be sad.
Now, this is more just for the extra narrative fluff at the end. So the Witch Hunters will need the help of Yeoman, Yala, and you guys going in. This is just to see how it ends, but you will be able to easily charge in and dispatch the few remaining Gore that are battling with Matthias and Jeremiah. Now, this will leave the party gathered in the central square. You can hear gunshots over in the distance as Captain Lambert drives away the last of the Harpies with gunfire. You can hear a horn sound as the enemies begin to retreat. And there is something we have to do now, which is to roll all of the criticals that your friendly NPCs have accumulated, because a few of them did lose their rolls. And so, do we have...
Can I offset any with heal?
Not
to tend to them after the fight?
Afterwards, yes, depending on what they are. So we need to do hit location. So this will be for Yeoman, right arm. Yeoman loses a finger.
Ugh.
Yala.
Me too. Yeoman and I are twinsies now.
Yeah, but he can fight. To be fair, Sighard's kind of chatted himself today. You know, that's pretty excessive. That's okay. There we go. Oh no, sorry, wrong one. I need leg. Oh, don't cut off her leg. I can call her Eileen. Okay.
Twisted ankle.
A twisted ankle, not too bad. Matthias and Jeremiah had a bit of a rough one, so we have to roll a hit location. This is for Jeremiah. Head. Uh-oh. Jeremiah has a black eye.
Oh, that's not bad.
To go with the bleeding.
And
Yeah,
this is for Matthias on the body. A gut blow. Stunned, prone. Okay, so he's basically out of it, but he's not dead. Gilda was also roughed up and had lost. I think she'd lost once.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Stragani didn't lose, did they?
No, they did in the first round, not by much.
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Right leg,
Chop it off.
Chop her leg off.
twisted knee.
Twisted knee.
We owe stuff to them. If they die, we don't.
Captain Lambert.
But she my friend.
Captain Lambert
Come on,
had a bit of a rough
Road
one
Warden.
too.
Fry.
Yeah, he had the worst in the beginning.
Left leg. Left leg.
Lambert. War hero.
A broken knee. Bleeding, prone, stunned, broken bone major. Okay, so Captain Lambert is going to be having a holiday after this, as it's going
Yeah,
to take
but
him.
he was on his horse, wasn't he? So
Well,
he'd be
yeah,
fine with his broken knee.
Yeah, it's going to take him like a couple of months before he's back on the road, but you know. Okay.
What a beast.
Well, I will say for
Yeah.
those of you in the town, a job well done. No one used permanent resources, which I'm quite amazed at, and the Minotaurs didn't hit you, which was helpful, but the rest of the gore, ungore, there are no Minotaurs to be seen. Those that are retreating are largely chased by a large bear. And you can hear them shrieking in horror as they are torn to pieces in the woods. The town is on fire, however. Half of it at least. Arrows have been rained down upon you. Flaming ones. So, what would you like to do about that?
Water.
Find buckets. Form a bucket chain,
Can I
guess.
grab my
Yeah,
road
yeah, I
warden
guess.
horse to
Start a
like
fire.
bring water to and from?
Celeb
Just
would
do a
like
bit
to roll
quicker.
leadership.
Okay, Celeb's
To,
going to organise. Yep.
To,
Right.
Exactly, to control the masses and get
Charm
them
animal
in
for
charm.
me, Reinhard.
Oh yeah.
Celeb, leadership role. This will be average for both of you. Lothar, what are you up to?
Well, I was going to do the leadership malarkey of that, but I guess I will.
You can also do
attempt
leadership.
to-
There are no end of
Yeah.
corpses here, and maimed and wounded individuals.
Yeah, I'm going to go around healing.
Okay, roll me a average heal check, please. Skullplate, any plans?
I'm heading for the manor to see how they're getting on.
Wow.
Okay, nice. We will factor that in how well the town bounces back from this and how much of the town burns. Yep.
I would like
Yeah,
to change my role with the resilience point because this keeping the city from burning down is actually one of
Okay.
the base original ideas of Celeb. So it makes sense that he actually would go all in for that. So make that a critical one, please.
Nice.
He's gonna lead like he never led before.
You mean 11? You want an 11? It's better.
And for
You
this
can't
type
crit
of
those
role,
tests.
a 1 highest SL is good. Because you don't technically get crits on this type of test. Okay, I will note all of those successes, which is together a hell of a lot, in how well the town recovers
You're doing me
from
proud,
this.
boy.
Effectively, what this means is instead of half of the buildings being burnt down, only, say, 3 to 4 will be demolished. More or less, they'll need to be rebuilt, but the majority, you will be able to rouse enough of the individuals to keep the majority of the town in one piece. Which is a big deal, because that's going to save your future lord a couple hundred gold at the very least. So, job well done.
Hooray!
Skullplates, you'll be joining them in the bedroom very shortly, while the others are busy.
Ooh!
There you go.
Oh.
Right, and I think we need to go for more. We need to go for more doink. Chill music. Theodosius is there bleeding out on the floor right now. As his blood leaves his body, Sighard, it leaves in a pattern that leaves the shape of wings by his side. By his sides, rather. Just as a point of curiosity, and the majority of his flesh turns to some form of ash. Are you still on fire, Ralph?
No, use the resolve.
You used another resolve because he hit you again, didn't he?
Yep.
Right. You are technically still alive. Right. how's everyone doing for corruption? Oh,
Doing okay.
We need to roll, I think.
Yeah.
I'm 7 on 7.
You've rolled for downstairs, but you're in the middle of a summoning ritual, so I'm afraid we have to do one more. You guys will get a holiday after this, so don't worry. We need to see if anyone gets any mutations from all of this. Even if you pass this, you're probably still going to get one, so it's going to be more a case of...
+4.
Oh,
yeah.
that is probably exactly what you needed. Basically, anyone that's in the summoning room, you're going to need to roll this.
Is this an endurance or cool, or does it matter?
Endurance is physical corruption, surely.
Endurance, because it's a summoning ritual.
It's a challenge.
I'm gonna
I have 8 out of 7.
burn. I'm gonna
re-roll
burn
it.
You can just take the test, Sighard, now, because you now roll a test to see if you actually are affected by this, or whether you put it off for a later date.
I'm already at 7 of 7, and I do not want to roll on that mutation table.
Well, you have to roll a test before you roll on that table. So now you would roll a challenging endurance roll to see if you have to roll for a mutation.
Well, I was just
And
gonna burn a
You can
resilience
burn a
to not
resilience to not do it.
True.
to get a 1, because my endurance is absolute balls.
Okay.
Sure. Why don't you roll it first?
Thorg, you
Do I
roll it
use my
first.
my modifiers?
You can roll it first, and if you pass the test, the only difference is you'll have more corruption than you did. But it's up to you.
Do I get my advantage modifiers?
Ralph, mutation.
Of course.
Advantage for this.
I have 30 right now.
Combat's over.
I'm going
unless
to
it
have
isn't.
to be mean and say that this is happening to your body in the seconds after. How much momentum you had with your sword has nothing to do with the forces of chaos ripping into your flesh.
I'm still fighting.
Yeah, but no one cares.
Apologies, Rex. As Theodosius died...
Oh, good. Oh, wonderful.
So Rex just didn't want to say anything, guys. Don't worry about this. I'm just busy right now. It's got 2 tentacles left. Right. So, So it's your choice, Sighard, if you wanted to just pass the test originally, or whether you just burn
I'm gonna take
resilience.
that at 1. Otherwise, that puts me at 10 of 7.
Okay. Just put yourself back to 7 out of 7. 1 resilience gone. Do we have to roll a mutation for you, Ralph?
Yep.
Can you? Okay. I'm looking
Roll
forward to
skill
this.
Table, don't you?
So 1 to 50 is a physical mutation, and 51 to 100 is a...
Okay, do you want to roll a dice for me? 1d100?
And I'll roll it this way, and you can tell me what it is.
Okay,
I want
that
to see it.
is 58. That's physical, right?
No, mental.
Oh, damn it. That's what I would have. Would you like to get a physical?
I'll take a reroll. I will take a reroll on that.
Yeah, do you want to take a reroll?
Come on, Dave.
A physical corruption for you. Expanded physical list. I'm going to give you a specific Zinchian one.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, mate.
Rearranged face.
Oh, we got upside down Ralph. Upside down face Ralph. You gain the Fear
Gain the
1
fear
creature
trait.
trait to determine if you suffer a... Hey, it's up to you to decide how your face is rearranged.
Just wear a mask.
It's not our fault if it's turned his life upside down face.
Well, we need to decide whether your party kill you or not, but have a think about how your face is doing. Did anyone else pass over any thresholds? Oh, Lazarus.
Over the threshold.
I didn't pass any thresholds.
You're on 10 out of 7.
I shouldn't be.
He might have re-rolled and didn't take it off.
I don't know, but I can't
re-rolled.
tell you what you should be. I can only look at the thing and see what it is.
Yeah. If you re-rolled off the resist thing, then you get it puts it on anyway, which is really annoying.
Although you do still get corruption if you pass. Based on...
Yeah, I know.
Okay, we'll go through that after session because that will take 10 minutes to go backtrack and see what's what. Wilfred.
Need to roll the endurance test. Okay, I'll roll the patient table.
Okay. Roll 1d1. You roll a d100, please.
Can harpers have physical mutations?
No. but I want to.
Oh
I
my
want to mess with him.
god! Why couldn't you roll that for the fucking resistance?
I would like to corrupt a little halfling, Dave.
Okay. Mental corruption. That's easier one. Animalistic psyche. Yeah, I know, but he's a halfling.
Oh.
I was just memeing him. No, you gain the bestial creature trait for 1d10 hours if you fail a test derived from willpower.
He turns into a were badger.
Basically, if you fail a willpower test, you'll get very easily scared by loud noises, and there are a few other sort of tricks to the bestial trait. But right, well, let's gloss over that for now. Sighard. To your left is a reconfigured face Ralph. Perhaps more disturbingly, though, on the bed in front of you is a body that is different to one you saw at the duel. This individual has arms and legs that are perhaps only 3 inches wide, incredibly withered and worn. By the side of the bed is a pair of crutches. He is conscious, but seemingly struggling to speak. But he is trying to whisper something, it would seem, as he looks towards you.
I'll listen in.
Okay. He turns his head towards you, whoever's closest, really, and whispers the words, "Please kill me."
Before he even finishes saying that.
What's Sighard doing?
Are you stopping me?
I will be.
Well, you got... Alright, if you want.
You can roll an initiative.
I was going to stick my main gouge into his ribs. You're probably going to win.
Roll an initiative test.
Yep.
Oof.
Okay, well, both of you aren't in a massive rush right now.
Demon in the basement, mate.
Inside both of your ears right now is a voice.
Hello.
Dave?
Why don't you come kill him downstairs? I'll show you something. I can save your town.
Alright, so, let's just, for a second. He wants us to kill him.
It'll free him.
Exactly. So, we can't kill him yet until we get rid of the thing from the basement. So we need the witch hunters to do their shit.
Yep.
Put his heart back in his chest. Maybe that'll help.
This guy still has his heart.
Oh, I thought you said there was a dude. I thought Theodosius
there are 2 hearts.
It was the brothers. Right. The other 2.
Oh yeah,
it's not his, however.
I'm gonna book it outside then and look for Matthias.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be like, sorry, mate, not just yet, but soon.
He has a scared, worried look on his face at seeing you leave the room and asks, "Please don't go," as you leave.
Well, alright. Rex, you want to go get him?
Oh yeah, I'll run outside and grab the Matthias crew and all that, see if he's alive.
I'll say right now, Skullplate's walking in, being like, "What the? Well, what are you thinking to yourself as you pass Rex in the corridor?"
I'm just saying prayer. So.
Okay, he's getting some prayers.
I'll get the lowdown from Rex.
Okay.
Let's skip over because obviously we know what's going on.
Okay.
And then I'll say to him, "What about taking the boy, whoever he is, into the temple, so he's not in this house?"
I'm not sure that's a good idea either, because I don't think that guy in that bed has not been the guy that we've been seeing. So
I think this is the real one.
this is the real one. He's been in the house the whole fucking time. If he dies, or if we
why don't we
move him
get-
out of this house, that thing might get loose.
Nah, I think that he has. I think he has to die in the basement. There needs to be some kind of sacrifice. He keeps wanting us to do shit
Yeah,
downstairs.
take him to the basement. I'll show him
Shut
what to
up.
do.
Shut up, Dave.
This is just going on in your ears, like, and all of you can hear it.
Fucking demons, man. I'm gonna go get the witch hunt. I'm gonna go get Matthias.
Go get him.
Okay, fine. Destroy this stone.
I'm going to stand more in the doorway. I'm not approaching the bed.
Okay.
Just keep.
I will say
doorway for any-
to
whatever.
any of the players that have to go as well, I know it's like way past your bedtimes, but this is all narrative fluff, so if you do have to go and slip out, don't worry. We're just wrapping things up.
I'm invested, man.
A little bit of time will pass, and Matthias and Jeremiah will enter the building, both caked in blood, with Rex.
Gentlemen, I present to you Leopold Beinberg Tom. Completely fucked.
Oh, shit.
He's looking at the, arrangement of stones on the floor and quickly kicks them to one side. Jeremiah stays at the back of the room, and he gives like a hand gesture to Matthias to indicate, hey, you go on, and, you do this. And he folds his arms and leans against the wall. Looks like he's recuperating. And I will point out at this point, Matthias looks like he should be recuperating, although he's had some very good triage from Lothar.
All right. Okay, so what was going on in here when you arrived?
So, we got Theodosius had 2 hearts in his hand. The guys bundled him, 2 pink horrors, bastards, wouldn't die. Leopold Tom sitting on the bed. Looked like there's some sort of like wind or fog or something,
All right.
light entering him.
Summoning. He's the vessel.
Points at Leopold.
Right.
Always sucks to see someone groomed to be a vessel.
Now, Damon downstairs has been talking. His demands are for us to kill him, but I think that's going to let him out, isn't it?
He wanted us to bring him downstairs and kill him, and I go back to praying.
The demon down there is
Open
just a
wheel,
schmuck. He's tied to that stone. Theodosius would have done it. He'll do anything to get free. Don't listen to him. The question is it a double bluff or a triple bluff? That's the way of the schema.
Yeah. I'm thinking he really desperately wants us to kill the guy upstairs.
He's
If he's the vessel, I think maybe we should take him out, maybe take him to the Temple of Sigmar or something. At least in there, he might be somewhat protected from whatever's in the basement.
Okay. I'll tell you what. This is your call. Ordinarily, I'd just, cut his head off, but this whole thing's unraveled around some twisted path that has just fucked me up in the head. So, one thing. Theodosius wanted this town to burn. I don't know why, but I fucking hate demons. So ordinarily I'd burn this place to the ground to be safe, but we let it stand for now. This guy? The fuck if I know. That's up to you.
Maybe we should wait until the demon's been banished.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, leave that with us. There ain't any rush. He ain't going anywhere.
Just ask him to be killed, and I don't have a problem delivering him unto Sigmar, but if killing him's gonna release whatever's in the basement or turn him into a vessel, I'd prefer it to be not happen.
It won't have anything to do with it. The only thing that'll free that shit down there, that's gonna be destroying the stone. The thing he's bound to.
But yeah, let's not destroy that then.
Yeah.
Then why don't we take the boy to the temple?
Well, no,
if he survives, he survives. If he doesn't,
you want to be good Samaritans, be my guest. Technically, he's your lord. If he decides to snuff it,
I mean, he wants to die, and I'm happy to provide that. But it was more of, don't want that thing in the basement getting out, and since that doesn't seem to be the case, then go ahead.
I'm gonna bend down towards Leopold, and I'm gonna ask him, "Are you sure this is what you want?"
Struggles to speak, but his eyes watery. He nods.
So then
he looks like
I do
he's
that.
in pain.
I do that signal of Sigmar across his forehead, and then slide my blade in to his ribs.
all right, so not so Samaritan after all. Maybe you could be a witch hunter.
And then close his eyes.
All right, so leave downstairs to me. I've got some priests with me. I think some are still alive. I'm gonna go back to the lector after this. Tell him what's happened.
Ralph, are you hiding in the corner?
Yes.
Okay, like looking away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Waiting for the witch hunters to leave.
Okay, I was going to say, like, he... Yep, okay. He's not upside... I've noticed you're upside down faced.
Well, it's not. My face is not exactly upside down.
Okay.
Explain.
We can go through that when the witch hunter's left, perhaps.
All right, so let me deal with the thing down there, and I'm gonna go to the lector after this, and the Baron. This town's fucked up and should be burned to the ground, but because the demon wanted that to happen, I'm not gonna let it just to fucking piss him off. But you.
And taps you in the chest.
I'm gonna put a word in for you.
Who'd he tap?
Sighard.
Okay.
I just nod.
You seem invested in
really
this
say
piece of
anything.
shit.
But yeah, I was directed here at least. I feel kind of responsible for the people now.
Good.
Sorry.
You are. I'm gonna be back in about 3 months. And if it ain't looking a little bit better by then, well, we're just gonna have to burn it to the ground.
And he smiles at you.
Understood. And then I smile back.
Good. See you in about 3 months.
Takes a swig of his drink before stumbling out the door. Jeremiah sort of taking him by the arm to assist in limping.
Hey, Matthias.
Yeah.
You ever need anything looked into on this side? Give us a shout.
Sure. Everything. Tell me if anything fucked up comes up. And if it's still fucked up, I'll bring my torch.
And I'll bring the bottle.
Yeah.
He stumbles out into the basement, leaving the rest of you gathered around the corpse of Leopold Beidenberg Tom. Misunderstood.
Poor bastard.
We should probably burn the manor after we loot it.
Well, first things first, as I think we need to get his body to a burning pyre and burn that shit.
Yep.
He was nearly a vessel of chaos, vessel of demons.
By the looks of him, he's been suffering his entire life. It might as well
Yep.
release him.
Yep. So I'm gonna.
What has two noses, pocket full of posies? Your friend.
Excuse me.
I'm not even. I pick up Leopold and start walking out. I'm not even paying attention to the voices in my head right now because I don't know if they're mine or demon or.
I thought that was Jeremiah.
No.
Nope, that was the demon
that
in
was
your ear,
Dave.
reminding you that
That was Dave.
someone in the corner of your room that's hiding right now is, well, who knows what's going on with his face.
Yeah, pick up Leopold or carry him with Sigurd.
Okay.
The witch hunt is gone.
They're gone, mate. You're alright.
Then Ralph is sitting on that stool there, and it looks like to you like he's slouching a bit forward with his head down, tilted down. But when you look closely, you can actually see that the colander is over his face. And when you get a little closer, you can see that the little holes where the colander has are actually filled with tiny little eyes, and the colander has merged with his face, sort of, so to speak.
Ah, shit. I drop Leopold's legs.
Guys,
Leopold probably weighs like 60 pounds. I think I got him.
I cannot get this off. It is stuck.
I think it's part of your face, mate.
What? No.
Lazarus?
Yeah.
Quick look at him. From where I'm
Okay.
standing.
Do I need to roll anything, Hydra?
Yeah, fear check.
Oh, okay.
Cool check, please. Anyone that looks at him? He causes fear now. Sigurd, you wanted that cool check?
Yeah. Hey, cool will help you. Endurance.
Yeah, sorry, bud. I thought there'd be more fear checks.
And you still.
Shit, mate.
But will Sigurd
I'm not
pass
looking.
it? That's the question.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go. It was worthwhile. You needed that +5. You'll thank me later.
All right.
Okay, so Wilfred, Rex, and Lazarus do not feel like going closer to him. Yes, Skullplate doesn't care. Okay.
I can cure all your ails, boy.
So it's covering his entire face.
Yeah.
Like you won't be able to eat or drink, kind of over your face.
Probably. I don't know.
I'm hefting my hammer. I can end it all now for you. Start saying some prayers. Maybe you'll go like me.
No, just go downstairs. Take care of the other dude. I will take care of this.
Cuts off his face.
You're one of them now, boy.
Alright.
I'll take
Alright.
care of it, and go take care of him. And then come back for me. Just leave me.
Alright, mate. Alright, boys. Let's give him his space. Let's grab this fucking body and piss off with it. Give him his space. Come on, boys.
Out of respect, I'll leave you be. But next time I see you, I won't make the same promise.
It is good. It is good.
I'll pat him on both shoulders and then turn around, grab Leopold, and walk out.
Alright, you nicked him, but sure.
All right, you grabbed him when I wasn't paying attention. All right.
Yes. While you were looking at Colander face.
All
I
right.
can't move the Leopold token, so.
Das Vidya.
Okay.
When everybody is clear of the room, when you're it's this upstairs, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So when you're down one stairs, you'll hear "Holy ruinous titties!" And then
Hey, going out with a real bang. 22.
Yep.
2 little ducks.
It didn't do anything.
It's a big bang.
And
It's a
why
friggin'
did it? Why did it do?
I think it's
why didn't it do the thing?
Yeah. Let's do it
Is
again.
that good enough? 29.
Yeah!
That's good too. I'm sorry,
But it's-
mutants don't get to roll.
It's still not rolling.
No, you're too mutated.
Oh dear.
Game's just like, fuck you.
Game's
You
like,
target.
no drama for you, please.
No
Wait.
drama.
I know why I didn't do it.
Oh, did you not roll the
Did you not
weapon?
reload
You got no
it?
ammo.
No, I had it on private. So just for funsies.
3
There.
amazing rolls in a row. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen,
And as that shot goes off, I just shut my eyes, dip my head, and then keep going.
today is the first day we are not going to be rolling on the endeavour table.
Oh, I was looking forward to more witch hunters.
No, I'm joking. We're going to roll on
more
the table.
river
Everyone roll. Just everyone roll, and then we'll do stuff. Ralph, dead Ralph, do you want to roll?
He can't
What?
roll. He's dead.
Yeah, no.
Come on, you can roll for me, Dave.
Dave is going to roll. You can roll for him, Ralph. Everyone roll on the endeavour table. Now we're going to have a little bit of a time skip, guys. Let's go with the. Let's go with some music. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to cheer this up a little bit. There we go. Freaking hell, that was so freaking tense and eerie. Right. Let's start reading. Wow, okay, so much stuff happened. Oh my god, I'm going to wait till you're all done rolling.
Oh, somebody got a
wait.
witch hunter.
Jesus. I don't need 3 witch hunters, please.
Oh lord,
No,
someone
my
made a dwarf enemy.
I need to... Right, okay. Arcane auction, the belongings of a recently deceased neighbour. Or auction, including a dusty old book of unknown origins. If you're able to pay the 10 gold crown asking price, the book is yours. You don't know what it is. But it could be a thing. Okay, that's for you, Ralph. Dead book. Nothing happens for alien. Sell it. Uneventful. Little happens. Lothar, news within town as there is a band of goblin pirates. Yes, I've been saying this every session. They're now the main... They're clearly the main enemy of the next season. Which will be starting soon, by the way. We're going to have a week off. I'll do a stream with some campaign prep. I want to do a couple of videos as well. It might be 2-week break, depending on how much I can get done, because I've got lots to do to prep it for a change in scale of the campaign. Betrayed. A friend, family member, or ally turns on you, Reinhard. Okay. Ramifications will affect your next adventure. If you have no friends, family, or allies, no, you do. Oh my god. What's going to happen to Reinhard? Will Captain Lambert betray him? No, he couldn't. It'll be Jack. Jack will just steal his crossbow. Not joking. Skull
Track
plates.
him down and get it back.
Who spilled my pint? Oh, we're going to start off with a bar fight next season. Perhaps. That would be a nice way to kick things off. Reichel and Pike have been causing issues with the waterways because trolls aren't bad enough and neither are rivergets. Great. F's for Ralph in the chat as well. Thank you very much, guys, for hanging in and bearing with today.
Oh.
Are we missing
no,
one?
sorry.
Sigurd. It's always one.
You skipped my thing, Poitra.
Where is it? Wilfred. Oh,
He's got a
suspicions
witch
of
hunter
heresy.
after him.
Apologies. You fall foul of a witch hunter who suspects you have been consorting with mutants, cultists, or worse in your social adventures. Well, you were hanging out with one in a manor. It takes a very hard charm test. Can you roll me a very hard charm test, please?
We're at 3 witch hunters now in our life.
Yeah. Okay, we'll come to the riots in a moment.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Okay, so Wilfred, you've got an enemy witch hunter now. Good thing is Jeremiah's not in the equation anymore. We'll come
Did
to
you
that.
read mine as well, Hydra?
Jeremiah
I'll have a look in a
understands.
second.
yours was the pint,
I
yeah.
did read your skull plate. Sigurd. Riots. The common folk are furious at the high and mighty. Characters of the courtier class cannot take the income endeavour. No matter how many, good lord.
That doesn't make any sense after this.
The high and mighty are dead
Oh,
now.
the riots are clear. You killed the Lord. How very dare you? After, no, like, there's probably going to be riots because people are starving to death, and there's no Lord for probably the period of about a month here while the legalities are dealt with, so the place is going to go to shit pretty quick.
Awesome.
We're going to do a time skip now. All of the group are going to get 500 XP.
Yes.
So well done for doing your long-term ambition. Congratulations. And goodbye to Ralph. F. Respects. This has been good. Today was somewhat stressful, but we got there. We managed to get through it, and only one catastrophe in terms of the stream. But and Louisville Tarm was dancing around in the basement. Not in the basement, in his bedroom for the whole campaign.
Just before you
sure
let it all go, mate, I just want to say thank you very much for putting together like such an awesome chapter and such an awesome finale. It's brilliant, man.
I agree.
Cool.
I would do a round of applause, but it's past midnight and Aaron will kill me.
Thank you very much. It hopefully was pretty epic. I have to say the battle was, hopefully it was as tense for you as it was for me, because I was like, fuck, you all might die. When
that dickhead nearly set us all on fire, I was like, fuck, we just lost like two-thirds of the party's health in one move.
He was pretty nasty, to be fair. Like, he was a bit of a glass cannon, obviously not that glass, because he was actually a very high-tier Tzeentch cultist, who had been through 6 other careers on his journey to be what he is today.
Well, I'm only tier 2 and I managed to lance the shit out of him, so
a few small questions, but I will do an FAQ. Does anyone have any ideas as to why Jeremiah's eyes were bleeding now?
I wanted to know his eyes were bleeding. Was he cursed?
Maybe.
Or he
A week ago he had a change of heart.
Oh. So was that Gilly?
I will give you a freebie for this. I don't often give spoilers, and much will remain a mystery, but you would never know this otherwise. Someone trod on his skull in the basement.
If that was... Yeah.
And it released him, effectively.
Yeah, we did step on one.
You stepped on 2 skulls.
That's
yeah,
true.
you stepped on
Was
2.
that the one that I stepped on and then looked at and saw it was bleeding afterwards?
Yeah.
Ah, well, that's satisfying.
You effectively released him from his curse.
Cool.
Which was lucky.
Especially in a roundabout way, I got to hit him in the face.
Exactly. You got to step on his face, which is even better.
Hey, some people pay for that.
I will say well done to all the players, because you coped very well during all of that mayhem. And we'll be back soon enough, guys. We'll have a couple of streams in between, and there's a little bit to go over in terms of the town, what the hell was happening. It seems evident Leopold never left his room. I'll give you a couple of freebies that while looking around over the next few days, Sigurd, you find a collection of books that he's written over the 3 years he's been in this room. Most of them are cryptic, but that much you find. There is a small amount of money that is in the house itself, and some money will be freed up via the legalities of owning the town. That's when we come back. Things will be a little bit different. And I look forward to seeing Ralph number 2. Who will hopefully only have 2 eyes. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. See you around.